Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I need to get better about wearing my blue light glasses when I'm working because I'm staring at a screen quite a lot these days. If you're new and don't know, I have taken on the mammoth project of attempting to write a book, an entire book, in 5 months. So my mornings look a lot like this, in my cozies, with a cup of something delicious. In this case, it's Harney & Sons tea, watching the sun come up and fill my whole loft with golden light. My plan for this morning is to work a good while on my sunshine project because if you didn't know, I recently announced officially that my chai project has been picked up by a publishing company and it's going to be published. Saying it out loud still doesn't feel real. And with a publishing deal comes deadlines. So my first deadline is to edit my chai project. First round of edits, that's very normal. Those are due mid-January. And at the same time, in tandem to that, I'm also to write my sunshine project in 5 months. I don't know the full reason behind the quick turnaround, but I think it's just so that readers don't have to wait more than a year for the next book. Because it often takes about a year to get everything done. Edits, cover design, formatting, all the little bits and pieces that readers never get to see. I'm sure printing takes time and getting the marketing plan for it figured out takes some brainstorming. So there's a lot involved in publishing a book that I'm quickly learning is a lot. But I'm so exceptionally happy to be on this journey. And now that you know, I can freely talk about it. In fact, I actually have an official author bio on my publisher's website. I'll link it down below if you'd like to take a gander. It's just a little something that makes it feel all the more real every time I look at it. Anyway, enough chit chat. I've got a deadline to meet, so I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so slight change of plans to my morning. I may have found a car, which if you haven't been around for the car saga, my poor car, formerly known as Snowdrop, had her engine just completely go. There was no fixing it unless you replaced it, so it was just smarter, although way more painful, to get something newer. Not new, I'll never ever buy a brand spanking new car. It's not that important to me, but something newer so that it won't break. But we may have found something. So I'm gonna go with Papa Joy to check it out, see it in person. I won't be able to take it home today, but hopefully in the next couple days, if we like it, it could be coming home with me. But that's all to say if we like it. We have to see it first. I've brought coffee along for sustenance and bravery. Car shopping means liquid courage. This is not my forte. That's just too cool. This is not the car I'm looking at, but it's so cute. Look in there. That's so fun. Here's the car we're thinking about. Hello. Let me show you. It's a used car, which is totally fine with me. Lots of space. This is a lot bigger than my last car. It's got heated seats, I think a heated steering wheel, USB port, a power outlet, lots of space in here. It does have a display, which is nice. So I'll have a back camera. The back seat has USB ports too, which is nice. And the leather really looks not that bad. They've polished it up for sure. My hand's dirty from being in the trunk. Speaking of the trunk, it's quite spacious. Looks really nice. It also has a full-size tire in the back, which is great. I'm liking it so far. It's definitely not a new car. There's scuffs along the trunk. There's paint chipping along the edge here. It's not brand spanking new, and that's fine with me. Is there a button? Yeah. But I want to be aware of all those little things so I can negotiate the price accordingly. Also, if you're a vlogger, you're going to be seeing what I'm seeing right now. Plenty of space to put a camera. You gotta have your priorities. What?
Must have had a dog.
Why?
The scratches and lots of hair here.
Oh. He's finding lots of scratches and hair. He's thinking they must have had a dog, the previous owner. Would we be able to ask for it to be detailed?
Yes.
Yeah. I just found a hair tie around the window wiper gear.
Yeah.
Lovely. At least there's no hair on it.
Has some rust under there and need to be basically sanded off and repaired and repainted.
The things you don't think to look for until you've been burned.
That's right.
One of the reasons I really like the fact that this car is bigger is because I'm thinking ahead. I want to be able to do festivals and markets and be able to drag a trailer behind me. My old car, I think, was too lightweight. It wouldn't have been able to manage. But this car has what's the thing in the back called where you can hook a trailer to it?
Hitch.
A hitch. The thing is though, if we don't get the price we're looking for, if we're not able to negotiate it down to what we're hoping for, we are willing to walk away. This may be the first car we've looked at physically, but we've been scouring the internet for weeks now, and we're not in any rush. So I like that because the pressure's off, because personally I don't like making hasty decisions about anything big. I like to take my time, I like to think things through, and I like that we have the luxury to do that with a big purchase like a car. So we'll see what the verdict is after we test drive. I just realized and told Dad, I said, where's the stick to like put it in drive and park and everything? There is none. You just push a button for drive, neutral, reverse, park. That's weird. That feels so futuristic to me. I don't know how I feel about that. Dad's driving right now, and we've noticed a couple things. One of the things is that this is taped off. This is the gear for the sunroof. There is a sunroof, but if you push that button, it makes this terrible grinding noise and won't tilt, won't open. It's completely busted. And they covered it with black tape. I don't know if it was because they didn't want anyone to touch it, or if they were trying to hide it.
They didn't disclose it on their advertisement though.
That's true. Yep.
So guess which one it was? Trying to hide it.
Yeah. It's crazy how dishonest some of these places can be. There's also a bunch of system alerts that are showing up on the dashboard that could be dealt with, I'm sure, easily on their part, but they didn't disclose that either. And it's obvious when you turn the car on, you can see everything. So yeah, we've got some things to think about, and I haven't even driven it yet. Glad you're here, because you know all the questions to ask. And you're a lot more suspicious and skeptical than I am. And I'm pretty suspicious and skeptical.
70 years of dealing with people.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? So we pulled over into an empty church parking lot for us to switch out so that I can drive us back. But something we noticed, we were going pretty fast to sort of test the speed. And when you slow down from a higher speed, the brakes, you said pulsate?
Yes.
It just goes. It feels like he's tapping the brake over and over and over, and it's kind of jolting you every half second. And that's not boding well for me. I don't love that. So we have a growing list of talking points we want to chat to the salesman about. Interesting. Oh, and Mom just texted saying how it's going. Mama Joy, we got some worries, but we're gonna talk to the salesman first. and see if we really have something to worry about. But my turn to drive first. Another day, another dad and daughter outing to look for cars. Dad took a wrong turn, so the GPS is mad. He's like, we ended up not going with the car I showed you last time. There was some sketchy things. There were some things wrong with the car, and when we brought them up, the sales guy was more interested in hurrying us along to another car as opposed to addressing the stuff we had brought up. So we just felt like that was not the car for us. We're trying a new place now with a new car, so we will see how that goes. But it is a Honda, which is what my old car was, so there's going to be a lot of similarities in the design of it, which I think will feel familiar in a good way. We'll keep you posted. Okay, so we're in the first car that we wanted to look at, and a positive right away is that it has Apple Play, which means I can plug in my iPhone and I'll be able to pull up a map on here, so I don't have to have a secondary GPS, which is what I've done for the past how many years. All of the controls seem relatively the same. The doors are identical. The only thing that's different is the button system again. This must be the new way they're doing it, but they have heated seats. I think there's heated steering wheel. I'll have to ask about that. Not a deal breaker if there's not. Center console's nice and big. The back seat is nice. The trunk space is massive. I'll have to go back out there and look. Dad's outside looking at the exterior of the car. He sees so much more than I do. I thought this didn't have a sunroof, but apparently it does, which is nice.
Huh?
I was talking to the camera. What do you think?
Well, looking outside, it looks nice.
The person we talked to said that everything had been serviced, which is good.
You didn't have new floor mats, Cassie.
I know, they're so nice.
Or at least look new.
Yeah, and I love that it's leather interior.
Yeah.
I prefer that. It's just so much easier to clean up.
Black.
Well, my old car was gray.
But you'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not that fussed with that kind of stuff. I will say, one nice thing that I immediately clocked is an entire flat dashboard, which means I can put my camera anywhere I want for vlogging. Are you laughing at me? Girl's gotta have her priorities.
I suppose.
So here's the trunk. There's actually, it's really cool. There's a button on either side of the trunk that you can push, and the back seats will go forward, extending your trunk space. That's so cool. I'm immediately more impressed with this car than I am with the one that we saw the last time. It seems to have the majority of the bells and whistles that I was hoping for. None of them were deal breakers, but just nice to have. So heated seats. This is remote start, right? The only thing I don't know is if the steering wheel is heated, but I haven't lived with a heated steering wheel ever. Not having it is not that much of a loss. But the Apple Play, that's a major thing that I was hoping for. Now all that's left to do is drive it. Hi, you are officially in my brand new car. I'm so excited. I love it. I love it so much. This is the fanciest thing I've ever owned, and it's everything I wanted. I truly could have been so happy with just a rust bucket that got me from point A to point B, but that wouldn't have been safe. I just wanted to let you know that before heading off on an errand. I feel like I need to say it in a Siri voice, like, new car acquired. It's a few days later. I've had my car for maybe about 5 days now, and I just got my old car returned to me, which means I need to take all of the stuff from my old car and put it into my new one. So I've grabbed these container boxes. I got them from Joann Fabrics before they closed. I have others upstairs that I use for my yarn as storage bins. They just snap into place real easy. And I thought these would be perfect to go in my trunk, whether it's for groceries or storage, car stuff you want to keep in there all the time. So I've got 4 of them to work with. I also grabbed this book that I've had since summer. The library has kindly kept extending my borrowing time for it, but I just got an email. It's like, We need it back, please. So I'm bringing it with me so that I don't forget to go on an errand to the library and return this book. And I ummed and ahed about whether or not this would be boring, me taking stuff from one car and putting it into another, but I know a lot of you love an organization vlog, and I don't do those very often, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. Organize my new car with me. I don't know if I showed you the trunk properly when I was shopping the car, but it's massive. Like, if I scoot this all the way back, look how big. I have so much room now. I don't know what to do with it all. It's a good problem to have. So I'm in my old car grabbing some things and it's making a clicking sound. The car's not on. There's nothing that should be making a clicking sound. I don't love that. Don't love that at all. So I'm gonna try to make quick work of this. I need to go through everything that's in my middle console. Oh, and grab my beads. Were a gift from my grandma. I think it was when I got my first car. I wanted something to hang from the rearview mirror, and she gave me this necklace. The beads used to be purple. The sun has bleached them completely, but honestly, this is more my vibe now anyway. But she told me when she gave this to me, every time I looked at it, I would know that she was praying for me. And I've had these beads hanging from my rearview mirror in every car I've owned ever since. So they will definitely be going in my new car. I've got a random bag to put trash in, because that accumulates so fast you don't realize. Oh, one of Dad's handy gadgets in case you fall in water and need a quick getaway. This is a handy tool. All right, I'm gonna dig into this mess. Sunglasses I completely forgot about. Hand sanitizer, a claw clip that has seen better days. I think I'm just gonna donate that to the trash. Gum that has certainly seen better days, my word. Oh, a lip gloss. That actually doesn't look too bad. Let me keep that. Once I get all the trash out, I'll be able to see how much money I've collected down here. Apparently, they have officially stopped making pennies, so I'm gonna keep all of these pennies that are down here. Maybe someday they'll make me rich. They're grubby though, they need cleaning. Look at that. All that change just sitting down there forgotten. Next up, the glove compartment. There really isn't too much in here. I never stuffed much personal things in here. Most of it's just tire gauges, a spare light for this, pocket knife, extra just in case, that kind of thing. This feels like a big moment. I'm not even confident it'll fit, I guess. All steering wheels are size the same. It's so sun faded. I will probably replace it at some point, to be honest with you, but it just feels symbolic to put it on my new car. Ooh, I don't think this will fit, guys. I think it's too small. Oh no. Well, it was the thought that counted, right? Oh, bummer. I was really hoping to have this wonderful, magical moment of putting it on. But I think that's pretty much everything. I've got a couple things to put in my glove compartment, and after that, it's all switched over. But I wanted to end with that little bittersweet note because this does feel like the end of an era. Changing cars, I don't know, maybe I'm just a really sentimental person. No, we all know I am a very sentimental person. Things are happening in my life right now. It just feels like a door is opening to a lot of really cool possibilities. Similar to changing seasons, this feels like stepping out of one era and into another. I don't know, I just wanted to document the changeover. Hopefully you had fun and enjoyed this vlog. I really wasn't sure if this was gonna be totally boring for you, but why not post it? This is the kind of stuff I would post without a second thought in the old days when I first started YouTube, and I kind of want to get back to that. Back to not caring quite as much. I'm still gonna care because firstborn, extrovert, type A perfectionist. But I know those of you who are my core people will watch no matter what, and that support means more than you can know. And for anybody watching to the end,
leave a car emoji in the comments so that I know which one of you lasted until right now. Oh, and don't forget, I would love some name ideas for my car. I would love for it to be ACOTAR themed, personally, and I do think she's a girl, if that helps you. I'm leaning toward either Feyre or Valaris, and Valaris might be winning. But if you have any other suggestions, I would love to hear them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!